After their first blip of the season against Mohill, Glencar, Manorhamilton resumed their dominance of the Dunsbar Division 1 campaign when they had 8 points to spare over Leitrim Gaels, all but guaranteeing their place in the final. As it stands, the North Leitrim men are 3 points clear of Ballinamore Sean O'Heslins after their 1-12 to 0-7 win over Leitrim Gaels, and 4 points clear of Fenagh St. Caillin and Mohill with 2 games to play. It means that a point against St. Mary's next Saturday in Fenagh Mohill or even against Drumcaillin in their final game would book their place in the final. They would need to lose both games and suffer enormous losses to affect their scoring difference, as both Fenagh and Mohill can only match their total of 16 points. Ballinamore Sean O'Heslin got back to winning ways with a 3-point win over Fenagh 1-12 to 1-9, a result that leaves Glencar stuck to the bottom of the table with just 3 points. But Ballinamore are unable to relax for their final games against Leitrim and Fenagh St. Caillin, as they're just a point ahead of their neighbours in Mohill. Fenagh had a comprehensive win over Caillin in their derby, winning 2-15 to 0-10 to move into 3rd place. Mohill have a superior scoring difference and the same number of points after their 0-10 to 0-6 derby win over Leitrim, but by virtue of the head-to-head, Fenagh are in 3rd. Mohill face Drumcaillin next Saturday and then take on Ballinamore in the final game, so they would be odds-on to make 16 points, while Fenagh take on Caillin and Ballinamore face Leitrim this weekend. The big game could very well be the last round meeting of O'Heslins and St. Caillin's, where both teams may just need a win to reach the top 2. If both teams win next Saturday and so do Mohill, Ballinamore will need the win to stay ahead of Mohill and Fenagh the win to leapfrog their neighbours. At the bottom of the table, it is no less intense, with Ballinamore on 3 points and then just 2 points covering 5 teams. Caillin have 5 points after their loss to Fenagh, while Caillin's 2-11 to 1-14 draw with St. Mary's Kilcourt was enough to move them out of the drop zone. Drumcaillin also jumped out of the zone with a 1-9 to 1-7 win over Leitrim Gaels, a loss that drags the Caillin men into the relegation battle, while Leitrim Gaels are back in the mire after their big loss to Glencar, Manorhamilton. There are some huge games left, with Ballinamore and Caillin meeting this Saturday, a game that could relegate Glencar, while the clash of Leitrim Gaels and Leitrim Gaels could see the winner safe and the loser in a battle for survival. The last round of games, which looks as if it will be played after the championship, features no easy contests. Leitrim Gaels take on Leitrim. Leitrim Gaels face St. Mary's Kilcourt. Ballinamore travel to Mohill. Fenagh face Ballinamore at home, while Glencar, Manorhamilton travel to Drumcaillin and Caillin host Caillin.